Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, Omochukwu, depending on your location. Please subscribe to this channel, like and share videos so that you help us propagate the truth. The news updates. Stop investing in Lagos. Start coming back to Southeast states. IPOB tests Igbo over recent alleged intimidation and harassment. Now the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, has warned the people of the Southeast, the Igbos and the Biafrans in Lagos State to start returning to the eastern region and invest in the states rather than losing their investments to political conspirators. IPOB, in a statement on Thursday issued by Ish Media and Publicity talking about Emma Powerful, asked the Igbo to start making preparations for mass exit from Lagos. IPOB noted that in the interim, the Igbo should form Gallant groups to defend themselves from any physical harm. It was gathered that this response or reaction of IPOB is obvious, stem from the very fact that there was intimidation of the Igbo in various parts of Lagos State during the February 25th and March 18 polls. Yes, in Lagos State, Igbos were intimidated, harassed, their properties were burnt. Okay, they were humiliated because they were not Yorubas. Okay, IPOB said IPOB has vowed to confront henceforth any undue molestation of the Igbo in Lagos. Look at the statement of IPOB, I quote now. The anti-Igbo sentiments, threats, attacks, and abductions of Igbo traders, residents, and businesses threatening them to vacate Lagos is a threat to the entire Biafra nation. It is quite unfortunate that Yoruba political, traditional, and religious leaders are keeping quiet on the raging anti-Igbo sentiments in Lagos, Nigeria, which shows that they are on the same page to forcefully eject Igbo out of Lagos. The bigotry and parochialism that politicians through their political talks have recently demonstrated against Igbo has shown that the age-long bitterness can't be healed. One thing certain is that Igbo will vacate Lagos, and we don't expect any mediation to stop such exodus, as is bound to happen soon. At the interim, we encourage Igbo to form Gallant groups to defend themselves from the tribal vagabonds and political thugs, the criminals and cultists recruited by the politicians pushing the Igbos and expecting us to react, and we must respond to them shortly. We are going to settle the problem with Igbo and Yoruba in a way people will marvel, and nobody should blame us. Igbos have been monitoring these criminals. Those behind these devilish activities against Igbo must regret their actions soon. Every Biafran must prepare to leave Lagos, and don't say we didn't inform you. We are urging Igbo, both men and women, to prepare to vacate Lagos. Only a person who doesn't have a place would be annoyed when your host asks you to leave his or her house. We acknowledge that many of you have built many mansions and markets in Lagos. You have a choice of selling those properties, mortgage them, or lease them while you journey to your fatherland for your safety. IPOB will stand behind every relocation and development of international markets in Biafra land. Therefore, we urge the newly elected governors and House of Assembly members in the Eastern region to work with communities to make land available in every province for international markets and industrialization projects. Again, we have to be involved in making sure that our people bring back their motor spare parts, and we expect other markets to relocate from Lagos to Igbo land. We advise them to start it quickly. We are delighted that our people are realizing that Nigeria is not for them, and the thought of relocating their business back to the eastern region is long overdue. Those in Lagos should know that they are not in any way doing better than the businesses in the eastern region. They should come back to avoid losing their precious lives and properties to the hooligans working for political conspirators. End of quote. And so, this is the statement of the IPOB concerning what happened in Lagos and what is still happening. Because it has not stopped. The ethnic profiling is still going on. Yes. So, and these political conspirators in Southwest, that's Yoruba, have declared war on the Igbos. As simple as that. The federal government is keeping quiet. They're not saying anything. Just like IPOB rightly pointed out, the Yoruba political leaders, the Yoruba religious leaders, and leaders of thoughts those say that we are the elites, they have not said anything on this. Even those who are collecting Igbo people's money in churches. Yes, if you go to the southwest, this Lagos state we're talking about now, this Lagos state, the churches there are being funded by the Igbos majorly. Yes, 50% of the funds for these churches, they are emanated from the Igbo. There's no saying the fact that the Igbos have been sponsoring them. And so these people have refused to say anything in this whole brouhaha. These religious leaders. Okay? And so IPOB have said it. The people of the southeast, the Igbos should be getting ready. They should be getting ready to come back home and invest. And invest. The way the people of Nnewi did in those days. Yes. When we talk about Lagos, as if Lagos, even there are people who are in Lagos, but they'll come to Onitsha to buy goods and go back to Lagos. Yes, the Igbo man have done that. The Igbo man have done that. We have told you now, Nnewi, it is people who are from Nnewi that say, look, we must develop our community. The importers in Onitsha then, who are from Nnewi, they said, no, let us go back and develop our home. They started bringing goods to Nnewi, and now you see people who are from Onitsha, then they'll go to Nnewi and be buying things and be going to Onitsha to sell. Because the importers, those manufacturers, those business mogul, they have used Nnewi now as their base. So you have no reason you must go to Nnewi to buy, to come to Onitsha to sell. Yes, like the spare parts we're talking about, machine spare parts, it's in Nnewi. Nnewi is the major. If from Onitsha you go to Nnewi to get it, you must get your spare parts from Nnewi, not in Onitsha. Particularly the machine spare parts. That's what we're saying. So the Igbo can replicate that in Nigeria. Bring back your home, bring your investment back home. They must come back here and seek and look for it. Yes, they have no option. So the issue of Lagos have seaport, Lagos have airport, Lagos is not tenable now. Those things are old-fashioned. Yes. So what we are saying is this: the Igbo should try to be having this at the back of their mind. The Mojimo or the Mogojuku shed tears. He cried. We have said it when he commissioned the Lagos State Fair, built by the people of the Southeast, the Igbos in Lagos. He knew why he was crying. Yes, these are the things we're talking about. So it's not late. Start preparing, like I maybe have said, to come back home and invest. Yes, it's not late. It's better we start preparing now for the referendum. That is it.